Well, my turkey hunting experience and knowledge pretty much non-existent, other than, I know what they look like and I know what they taste like. And you can get them at the grocery store if you can't get them in the woods.
So in the fall of 2013, ended up in southeast Nebraska bow hunting on some public land, and crossed paths with a farmer there, and we instantly hit it off and formed a good relationship. We've been friends ever since. The following spring, I ended up going back up there turkey hunting with him, and he's got them. And ever since, we made it a point to go back every year. So when we got ready to go, it was us four in the truck, and Eddie had been in Iowa working on some stuff up there at another place. So when he cut across, he actually beat us there by a good bit. He was there in time to kind of roost a turkey and give us an idea on where we needed to go the next morning. And so me and Harrison decided that we go back to where Eddie had put those birds to bed the night before. And we got in there, and sure enough, there was several turkeys gobbling, and heard the turkey fly down. And you could see him coming for a ways off. He was coming through the woods, strutting and gobbling and coming on, and he got right in there, borderline shotgun range. And you could see that turkey run his old head up and look behind him, and here come a wad of jakes, and ended up bumping him and running him off. We heard that turkey get fired up again back down in the bottom. So we picked up, we moved back around and got set up again. And the jakes, they come right back over the hill and come in there on us. They were running the show in there that morning. So on the second morning, Brooks had heard a bunch of turkeys gobbling where they had hunted the morning prior, and he couldn't put a number on it. He just said it was a bunch. So naturally, we decided to go there. We ended up getting a longbeard to kind of break off of the group, and he was coming. And same thing as the first morning, them jakes, when they saw him headed our way, they made a beeline toward him, run him off too.
We've only got one camera guy, Big Eddie, and so he can only be at one place at one time, and we had 4 of us hunting, and so we were splitting up, and everywhere Eddie went with a camera, the other people ended up killing turkeys. I know the second morning me and Murray doubled up, just beautiful, and Eddie's nowhere to be found. Second afternoon, we all kind of split up looking for turkeys, and I actually ended up putting 2 turkeys to bed. I literally knew the exact tree they were in, so the plan was to get in there early the next morning, get in there tight, and we got in there real tight.
We got out of the truck that morning, and Brooks was like, they're gonna be in here tight on us. And, I thought, well, I don't know how close it's close, with my experience. So sat down and I look over, and Brooks is about 30 yards from me and Edwards is behind me, and I'm just kind of like out there on the island. I kept looking, and these turkeys have got to be close somewhere before they started gobbling. And when they did, I could almost feel his breath on my neck. That's how close they were. And finally, seemed like forever, they both pitched down in 2 different directions, and that one started coming our way, and Brooks told me to go ahead and send the light. I took the light to him.
So the last morning of the hunt, we had actually thought about driving home, but we knew where some turkeys were at, so we figured we'd go ahead and, give them one last shot. And in typical fashion, they flew down and went the other way.
We picked up right quick and tried to circle around them and cross the ditch. And the closer we got, we could tell maybe they were in a field that's kind of elevated above us a little bit. So we're trying to get to a good spot to where there's an opening, and Brooks has got this fan out. It's like, get behind this fan, and Eddie, you get behind Murray. Like you see how wide my shoulders are? This is how wide that fan was, and I'm supposed to get behind it. I don't know, you tell me. I tried to get as skinny as I could.
Turn this cow again. He's right there in that point.
Brooks hit him a lick, and we met at the top of the hill at the same time, and needless to say, we won.
So duck season wasn't great, but turkey season was really good to us, and now that that's behind us, we're gonna have to focus our efforts on getting the island ready for ducks to show up and hopefully have some water for them when they get here.
We appreciate y'all following along with us this year, and we'll see you next season.